Alright guys, day 1 of my transformation, 12 weeks Chris Gritton if you want to be specific. Starting off with the cardio, 20 minutes on treadmill, and that's going to be the cardio of my choice. And starting off with some leg press here, that's what the program calls for. Doing 4 to 5 warm-up sets, and then 3 sets of 12 to 20 repetitions. Although this is my last set and I don't think I really reached 20 repetitions or even 12 repetitions at that matter. But other than that, the sets was close to failure and I was really struggling for this, and I really found this exhausting. I mean, all 3 sets to failure, I have never ever done this. Usually only my final set is to failure, but this program calls for every rep to failure, and this was a grunt. Like I mentioned, I don't have all the equipment, so I am improvising. So the program actually calls for hamstring curls for 2 warm-up sets of 15 and 3 sets to failure of 12 to 15. Don't have the seated hamstring curl, so I'm doing a deficit deadlift, and I think it's just a bad idea because deficit deadlift after the leg press is so awful in a good way. That I meant. It was like, you know, the hamstring was like worked out so hard. I never felt so much fatigue in my hamstring, but I did not give up. I did exactly the sets and reps that the programmer Chris Gritton had prescribed in his workout program. I'm obviously going to link day 1 down in the description box, but yeah, it's a little bit different, and I just think that the deadlift is what really made the workout from here on difficult. This is going to be 245. I did for 12 repetitions. Actually, I thought it 235s that I was putting on the bar. I just did my math wrong, I guess, but I was successfully able to do 12 repetitions, so kind of like proud on that. So as you can see, the deficit is about 4 inches, I believe, and really felt great. Moving on is going to be lying hamstring curls. And this is something that I really love, just because now here I can focus a lot more on just the hamstrings, and hamstring has been my lagging body parts. I have mentioned this a lot before as well. It's just because I used to do so much squats before and my deadlift was just limited to 3 to 5 repetitions, so never really did the hypertrophy style hamstring workout. But here, just following the protocol, 2 warm-up sets followed by 3 sets to failure. So if you notice over here, my ass is kinda up, and it's probably because of the bench. I will try to lower the bench a little bit and see how does that work. But other than that, great hamstring workout with this, and I'll just try to keep my ass a little bit straight. Moving on is going to be leg extension, 2 warm-up for 15 to 20, followed by 2 sets of failure for 15 to 20 as well. Again, felt great. Not necessarily I reached to failure, but I did go 20 on my first set and the 15 on my second. Now, I have not shown all of the reps because it's kind of like monotonous and gets boring. Just the simple leg extensions, so we'll leave it right there. So just make sure that I just make sure I got a very deep contraction and just took my time and not really rushed to 20 repetitions, else there was no point, you know. So the eccentric part or lowering part was pretty strict, as well as really felt good contraction on my thighs. And I'm really disagreeing with this hack squat here, probably in a good fashion, just whining about it a little bit, just because after you have done with all these workouts, the hack squat takes so much out of you. I was barely able to do what, 45, 25, 10, so 45 plus 80 pounds, 160 pounds, and I could just barely get it for 20 repetition on both cases, in all the cases I should say. And yeah, it really felt great, and this workout is just a killer. Finishing off with the cardio, 20 minutes, and as you can see, cardio is pretty slow, but I just got it done. Hopefully you guys like with this transformation. Hopefully you guys will follow it and you guys will follow it by yourself. I'll see you guys tomorrow with day 2. Bye bye.